Now, what is a ripple effect? Everything repeat itself. What do we say? This is how the ancestors knew that time wasn't a line. Time was a cycle and a loop that keep looping back around like the end of a CD album. And the concept of a timeline is some space programming crazy stuff. Our ancestors taught time is a ripple effect. Every age is a ripple, and it looked just like the last one. That's why the ancient souls that's been on this earth studying the patterns of time, they said it, time just keep repeating itself and history keep repeating itself every generation. Ain't nothing new under the sun. The people that said ain't nothing new under the sun, they realize time is being distributed in repetitive cycles, which is why they call those repetitive cycles or cycles as circles the god Saturn. So when you look at a ripple effect, you're studying the god Saturn, the god of repetition, showing you how you made one decision that created an infinite chain reaction of lies. And that was when we fell from Eden. When we fell from Eden and we landed into this creation realm, into duality, it was a big splash, boom. Remember in diving, right? In the sport of diving, the objective is not to make a lot of ripples because that's Saturn, that's Satan, the ripples. If you can dive in the water and not disturb it, that's what we learning as gods. Now the technology that is able to dive in the water and not disturb it is Vamana technology. That's how spirits move. That's how ascended masters move. Once you master your light body, you'll have a free energy machine like a spaceship. It's imagine a submarine that can move through the water with zero resistance of the water as a medium and no drag effect based upon its design that well. Every other submarine got to fuel itself based on the water it's pushing through being a drag effect to drain its energy, so you got to refuel it. Don't you know you will get rid of fuel once you get rid of drag? Everything about the fuel industry is based on the ether and the fact we're moving through a medium that's working against us. So our ancestors figured out how to invent perfectly aerodynamic technology that can move through a medium with zero resistance, meaning they didn't need fuel for their devices. And they created some of you can't even fathom. I'm just talking about it now. But this technology is spiritual. You know, it's able to move through the water without disturbing it. That's what we're trying to master here. Creating the ripples is the whole thing about learning how to swim. If you moving all crazy because you scared to sink under the water, you're going to sink under the water. The moment you become one with the water and quit splashing and making all them waves, acting all crazy, you'll keep your head above the surface. That's learning how to swim versus learning how to splash and make waves in the water. Because when you see little children who don't know how to swim, they just make a bunch of waves and get nowhere. And everybody else be like, chill out, man, you splashing water everywhere and that ain't even swimming. And the good swimmers is moving so fast through the water and they ain't making no disturbance. They like a little fish up under there, you know, and that's what I'm saying. They using little energy to cover more distance versus the person splashing in one spot. Oh, I can't. And that's life. Not knowing what this world is and what we're experiencing here. People will blame the waves in their water. They think God's sending it at them, the devil's sending it at them. And their lack of learning how to swim, they're making big waves in their own swimming pool, trying to keep their head above the water. But it seems like every time they fight, is more waves coming. That's how people live their life. They work hard and it's more drama, and it's a reflection of how you're responding to reality from the inside out. You'll see another person breezing through life all, golden locks, and you think God favoring them. But the universe responding to the inside out. Quit splashing, making waves in your water. Learn how to swim. See, the people who breeze through life, it looked easy, but you weren't there all the days that they were splashing in the water trying to learn how to swim. You just see a person moving through the ocean all pretty and good, little pretty fish, and you over here flapping your fins hard as hell, barely moving through the water, because the ocean got its own push and pull motion, and it's always working against the fish, because the fish trying to go left or right, this way, that way, but the ocean water doing its own motion. And if you ain't careful in life, you'll think life working against you when you just don't know how to swim. And the people that learn how to swim and learn how to be wise and slow down in life, and they realize quality over quantity, long thought out decision-making skills, doing less to achieve more, playing chess versus checkers, you will think that God just blessing them when it's the way that that person is negotiating reality. And what you do to the water gonna do to you.